Today we have this spectacular looking 2015 on a 65 registration Bentley Continental GT V8 S. Now the S is significant. It is the more powerful, sportier looking version of this generation of Bentley Continental GT, and being a 2015 on a 65, it makes it a 2016 model year car. Now that is an update visually, so the car is what manufacturers call a facelift, and we'll show you some of those visual updates as we go around the car so you can see the difference between a 2015 model year and a 2016 model year, which this one is. It's finished in this incredible Onyx black pearl effect, which is a really fabulous paint color for these Bentley GTs. A huge amount of metallic in that paint, and it's got, in my view, the best color scheme interior. It is linen main hide, so the main centers of the driver's seats are all linen, so which is almost like a white with a touch of cream in it, and it's Beluga on the secondary hide, so the dashboard, the door cards, etc. are all Beluga black leather. A beautiful contrast going from the sort of the darker exterior to that almost instant white interior. I think it just exudes luxury. And I'm an enormous fan of the Bentley marque, the Bentley models in general. I think they are one of the most beautifully put together cars on the planet. Now, this car's covered 38,000 miles. It's 2 owners from new. It's got an exceptionally good Bentley main dealer service history, with its last service having been done less than 1,000 miles ago. So it is basically ready to go as it stands here. We obviously do a brand new no advisory MOT on all of our cars. So let's start at the front end. Let's have a look at these updated areas. So being a 2016 model year, you can see that this car has a different front bumper to its previous model. So you get this little strake that cuts the grille in half down here and has a lovely little angular section there. And what that does is it just modernizes the front end. The previous model had one huge grille that went across the bottom, and for me, started to look dated. So the 2016 model basically was set to address that problem. It gives this lovely aggressive look at the front, and being a V8S, you get this extra splitter across the bottom of the bumper there to give it that extra sporty, mean looking front end. You've got the beautiful twin xenon lights with the LED daytime running lights, the signature LED daytime running lights that Bentley have come to be known for around the outside, and then that wonderful classic Bentley grille. We'll come around this front passenger side corner first, and then we'll start taking you around the car. These massive 21-inch multi-spoke alloy wheels. They're a lovely finish as well. You've got a diamond cut fascia on the front here. You've got a gloss black finish on the inside. And then, as you can imagine, these cars are very heavy. The Bentley GT always being known for being as heavy as they are. You've got the massive brake discs behind, huge stopping power, and these massive Bentley calipers painted in red behind. Again, being part of a V8S, you get the red badging. So that's a really lovely feature. And then obviously you can see from here, you get the V8S logos on the lower flanks of the door wing, of the wings here. And again, just some detailing. I like a car with chrome. I think chrome on a Bentley suits it. And all of these little side grills, you've got a little sort of trim finisher on the bottom of the doors here. They're all finished in chrome. The window surrounds, I think that is Bentley through and through. It just, as I said at the beginning, it exudes luxury. The V8S continues to set itself apart from a standard car. You get this massive lower piece of trim that sits below the doors and runs down the length of the car, and that sort of joins at the back of the car as well, which we will show you. And it just gives this car that wider footprint, that more aggressive, sporty finish. And if you have a look inside, just look, I mean, hopefully the camera can pick up on it, but the build quality on these cars, it's like nothing else. Hand finished, all built in crew. You've got the Mulliner driving specification, which is the knurled gear stick and all of these cross-stitch seats. And then if you come back to the door card, that cross-stitched door card as well, you can see the triangular sections, and they're all perforated. And then the piano black wood veneer throughout, and the linen contrast stitching. So where the trim is Beluga, where it's black, you have linen cross stitching just to tie up that center section, make all of the interior make sense, bring it all together. We'll bring you around the back of the car. Privacy glass on the rear quarter glass and that big rear window across the back there. And then again, you can see that theme continues. The chrome line that goes down the lower belt line of the car, so the lower end of the car, follows all the way around the back. It sort of basically surrounds the whole car. draws it all together, and that lower aggressive sort of panel of trim that sits below the doors, you can see, is then collected and continued around the back, around the exhaust surrounds and the lower diffuser. And again, that is where this car differs from a standard V8. It has a completely different back end. This extra piece of bodywork just gives it that extra sporty look that a V8S has come to be known by. Park sensors there, a very neat reverse light is sat down here underneath the lower bumper section. Very tidy, a lovely place to put it. And then if you're familiar with Bentleys, you'll know how the boot works. If you're not, this is pretty cool. You just push the Bentley B and the power tailgate will lift up. The reverse camera, as you can see, this car is fitted with a reverse camera is there, and that's how the tailgate, that's where they put it on the Bentley, on the back of the tailgate. Huge boot area, load space, because it is exactly what the car is called. It is a Continental GT. It is a GT car designed to cover continents. That's why you need all of that space. That's why you need all the luggage area. It's designed for you to go and do long motorway journeys across the planet in and enjoy it. Dark tinted rear lights is a really nice feature as well. That's a cost option. It's an optional extra, and we haven't really touched on that. This car has loads of them. Dark tinted rear lights, and then the lovely chrome pack continues. It finishes round. And if you just stay there, I'm going to show you another nice little feature while we're here. I'm just going to flick the fuel filler cap. I'll leave that door open and show you. This car has an alloy fuel filler cap, which is this here. So that is heavy. That is a metal fuel filler cap. That is a cost option because as standard the car comes with a plain plastic one, so a really nice option. Again with that beautiful Bentley B emblem on the top of it. I'll just push that down. And then we'll come into the driver's side of the car. We'll jump in and we'll go through some of the controls. And I'll show you some more of the features inside the car. If I just pull that door slightly closer to me so you can see some more detail. Full electric windows, as you can imagine. These cars are pillarless, which I will show you in a second, which is really smart. So you have a button here to press, and that will drop all 4 windows in one go. So you can open up that incredible pillarless sort of effect in these cars, and it gives you an idea of how strong they are as well. All your controls for your power tailgate are there, and obviously your controls for the fuel filler cap are there as well. But again, look at the finish. I mean, these are all metal. The build quality, the quality of materials used, for me, second to none. I'll fire it up so you can hear that incredible V8. So twin turbo hot V V8. Turbos are mounted in the middle of the V. Really modern Volkswagen Audi engine, but produces, I believe in this car, 530 odd horsepower, somewhere around that, and a huge amount of pulling power in this car. It is 4-wheel drive, so huge torque, an amazing car for all year round use. Now you've got massage seats down here, that's a cost option. Memory function for driver and passenger. This 2-tone hand-stitched steering wheel with cross-stitching inside, that's a cost option, as you can see here. And obviously the center section being that beautiful linen, the outside being in the black Beluga leather. The car's got an electric steering column. Everything is designed around luxury and comfort in here. Heated seats, dual zone climate control. I've got ventilated seats down here, so if I press that button, you've got fans in the seats that blow cold air through the seat when it's cold, when it's hot outside, I beg your pardon. The sunglasses holder, interesting story, because nearly every one person or every owner that optioned these new takes them with them and never ever leaves them with the car. So an unusual fact that R1 has got it with the car still, a nice thing to have. Garage door opener above me, you've got 3 settings to code to your garage door. And then you've got that, while you're up there, look at that amazing roof lining. So linen section running down the centerpiece here, and that's a solid leather. And then you've got perforated Beluga through the outside sections of the roof in here. I mean, if the camera can pick up on it, the details just, they keep coming with this car. Obviously you've got Bluetooth connectivity. There's an iPhone cable in there as well to charge your phone off. So the car's got lots of little things that you can use. The Breitling clock. It's just a really wonderful, luxurious place to be, and the piano black wood throughout. You know, for me, an absolute key to these cars is how you specify them, the color schemes. This one, in my view, and from our history of selling them, this is the best color scheme you can have. Now, I will jump out. I will run you through some final features on the car. The car has soft closed doors. I don't know if you could see it there. And it should drag the car in, which is lovely. Soft closed doors. Oh, and one thing, apologies, we'll go back. I do apologise. I was meant to show you those pillarless windows, so let's do that. I apologise. So if I press that, you should now see, if I shut the door, this whole section here is pillarless. There's nothing here to gain strength on the car, so it gives you an idea of how strong Bentley have made the roof section of this car. But how wonderful is that? It's a big GT car, but you can drive it on the motorway, you can drive it around town, have all 4 windows down at once and have this huge amount of air sweeping through the car. A really, really lovely smart feature that the car has. And I'll leave them down for us to finish, and I'll try not to go back again. But as we said at the beginning, 38,000 miles. It's just been serviced by Bentley in terms of mileage. It was 900 or just under 1,000 miles ago. So a really fabulous car, ready to go, finished in this incredible pearl onyx black with linen and beluga inside. 2 owners from new, which is exceptionally low for a car of its age, and a really, really wonderful example that we're very happy to have here. My name is Matthew. I hope the video's helped, and thank you for watching.